Touching on the breathing, when you say you slow your breathing down, you can slow your mind down. Can you expand a bit on that, Dave, please?
Okay, so where that comes from, and I mean, a lot of this stuff, remember, is also based around, old yogic techniques, which have been around for thousands of years, and but then backed up by current science. So I went to a workshop last year with a director of an institute called the Amrit Institute. The lady's name was Kamini Desai, and her dad is Yogi Amrit Desai, and so it's called the Amrit Institute, and he's one of the last yoga masters to come from the east to the west, and actually was responsible for bringing one of those masters that brought the yoga to the west. We often think yoga as like a, something that people do, the movements, get themselves in kind of
downward dog
positions. But yoga means is connection. It's connection. So there are different kinds of yoga that aren't just like the standard sort of get in your yoga pants and, put your legs behind your ears type.
No chance.
One of the things that this teacher in the workshop was saying was that, and they teach yoga nidra, which is a yoga of sleep. So it uses breath and awareness of the body sensations to really bring you into deep brainwave states. So we often, normal waking state, we're in certain brainwave state, which is it gamma and beta? I'm not sure. I had it somewhere. But when you're kind of engaging in yoga nidra, so through the breath and awareness of the body sensations, you can go into such deep brainwave states that is just prior to sleep. So it feels like you're, and I do this every day now. I do a yoga nidra guided meditation every day. And so you start focusing on the breath. And so what happens is you breathe, the speed at which you breathe, and most people are breathing, from up here, shallow breathing in the chest. The speed at which you breathe reflects the amount of thoughts that you're having. So the slower you breathe, then the mind begins to slow down. The body relaxes, and then the mind follows, you see. So one of the techniques that they use is called, it's in yoga, it's called the Shitali breath, which is an interesting name. Shitali, Shitali breath.
I'm glad you said it, because I have to laugh at that one.
So yeah, for all those with toilet humour, that could be a bit of a chuckle, but let's get that out of the way. But yeah, otherwise it's known in breathlessness practice. So working with people with respiratory conditions like yourself, Chris, it's called pursed lips breathing. So you breathe in through your nose. You kind of get in a reasonable sort of upright position, sitting comfortably in a chair, because posture is really important. Drop your shoulders, relax your hands on your lap, and you breathe in very slowly. It's really, because you have to slow the breath down, otherwise, it's not like, it's really slowly in through the nose until you can't breathe in anymore, and then hold for 1, 2, and then purse your lips as though you're breathing out through a straw. And it's not forced, it's not quick. You just allow that air to escape. You're not pushing it out, you're not forcing it out. And then again in through the nose until you can't breathe in anymore. Hold for 2, and then you carry on do that. So, I mean, I do kind of share some of these exercises to get, to begin sometimes when people are very new to it. Certainly stuff that I do, just routinely now when I begin a period of meditation. But I don't, for many people, they think it's all about the breath, but it's really just, the breath is just a kind of an entry point really into meditation. Sensations in the body is just an entry point. But what happens then now, the mind slows right down, and, I end up, so I'll do a 20-minute guided meditation of this yoga nidra. If I'm working, like in the normal times when I was working in the office, I'd go out in my car to a cemetery or somewhere quiet and just kind of put my passenger seat back and just do this 20-minute guided meditation. And I'd come to, it's almost like I feel like I've been hypnotized, or like but I come to and I feel like I've been out for like a whole night's sleep, and I feel refreshed and rejuvenated. So that's a particular form of meditation I've come into over the last sort of couple of years and been practicing regular. But I don't start my day with that. That's like a in the middle of the day thing that I do. And I find it really rejuvenating. Sometimes very profound peace that I feel all through the body as a result of doing that. But yeah, largely my meditation at the beginning of the day is kind of an awareness based meditation. It's abiding in the presence of awareness. So I just become aware of being aware and stay there, stay in that awareness of awareness. I might start with some breath, but it's the highest meditation is that kind of meditation, because you're going direct to the source. I'm kind of, it's not an effort. There's no effort to be aware, is there? It's like you're aware of whatever I'm saying now. You're aware of the perceptions in the room, of the sensations in your body. There's no one that's doing that awareness. The awareness just is here, isn't it? It's hearing and experiencing, and, so, yeah.